Greetings, my fellow movie makers. I'm professional video editor and VFX master, and let me show you how to deal with a complex case of removing the watermark out of our footage. So we got this type of video, and you see this blurry transparent watermark seems completely impossible to remove because it's a non-standard task. But guys, we will tackle this challenge using the professional video editing software like a DaVinci Resolve in this case, but you can perform this in any video editing software. And you know why this video is important? Because I've been scrolling the whole YouTube and I have found a bunch of irrelevant videos because they are tackling the challenge removing that easy watermarks like that, which is a nonsense, guys. We will be facing the real task which you will be facing during your professional career. So let's jump into the DaVinci Resolve and let's actually drop our footage in and start working slowly. Actually, we will be working step by step. You know, let's first create the fusion clip to save our progress here, you see. And then let's jump directly to the fusion page. So we got this footage, and you know what we should do. So let's actually move it up. There are fastest way how to deal with this, and if you noob, you will do this. So you could pick up paint node, put the clone tool, add a stroke to repeat this around the footage, and you just pick up the foreground and start masking the unnecessary pixels like that. And you know, this case is kind of popular. So the problem of this approach is that let's see what's the problem of this approach. So we seems working, but you know guys, if we decided to play this video actually from the beginning, you see what is the problem. We just removed the overlay, and now we got another overlay out of our site, and this overlay is masking our video, which is totally impossible to remove, and it's kind of annoying. So you could do some kind of turnovers, but it's not what we are gonna do. For this step we need think of this picture as a group of colors. So, and for working with colors we need care, whatever care you choose, but we, for better experience, we will choose chroma care, because this care is working directly with the chromium ability of the picture with the color itself. And this is the easiest way to work with colors. So you see the color range, and I think we will be working with this kind of frame. We see the luminance, and we see how we can separate each color from the layout, and we will be using this ability of colors. We just need to click on the picture. So everything is that easy. Click on the picture, but click on this area which you want to remove, this type of color. So let's click, just clicking, 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 and clicking. So you could scale up and continue clicking. So you know what happened? You know what happens exactly what's needed. So we're removing a specific shade of our turquoise color. So we need to click as many times as possible until we're satisfied. So let's do it. And actually that's pretty much it. So you know, we have removed a specific shade of this turquoise color out of our video. So let's see. Actually, yeah, we could play with this stuff, remove more. You could scroll up and remove unnecessary kind of pixels from each frame, but usually it doesn't take long. Believe me, it's just the similar shadings of this one color. So now you see we have been removing the specific shade of the turquoise color in this case, and this stuff isn't exposing our image. So you know, now we need how do we fill this stuff with a similar color? For this we need just a background. Let's take a look, guys, the background, and let's take a look our background. So let's paste on the merge node, Control T, and or you could paste just a swap inputs into the context menu. So and just let's pick up our turquoise color. So you see, guys, how perfectly it's working. This is insane. So let's rename these nodes for better understanding as like cyan. Yeah, and let's just adjust our stuff for much better experience. So we can remove every slight shade of the turquoise color out of our video, so it will be working fine and completely, and we just made this piece of our watermark completely disappeared out of the picture. So it's working fine. So but we shouldn't overuse this feature, so we could play with our matte. So we got a couple of options. This option is not working here, but we got a blur. So let's blur it out a little bit, just a little bit. And now let's see. So from the very beginning, so looks perfect, that's perfect. So let's see what kind of colors do we also get here. We got this gray, got this pink, and also white color. So if you are satisfied with the result, so let's just turn off this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, but let's stick around if you wanna watch the complete process of removal, because we will be having tricky cases here, and let's actually deal with them until the end. So by the way, how to continue removing, so we need to create just another kind of chroma gear for this case. So this chroma gear would be, let's work with a white color. The white color is a little bit trickier here, because you see we got these white stripes, white elements all around the picture, and also we got another white color. You see it's a little bit different, the color of the watermark, and we need to work with this shade of the white color. So let's keep clicking on the white color this time. You know, we are removing this color, so but you should be careful, and you should perform this work diligently, because you don't want to remove this white color, right? So you need to remove just specific shade of the white color. Keep clicking till we are satisfied with the result. So I think it's enough. So you see the artifacts. Actually, you could deal with artifacts, just blur in the picture like this, but it will be pretty nice. But just try to get rid of these artifacts, guys. Just try to reduce these artifacts. So and now we can repeat this task. So let's just add the background, put the background accordingly to our picture, click Ctrl T to switch foreground and background between each other, and pick the white color of the t-shirt of this woman. So and let's, I think, do the additional clicking. You know how it's working. Let's see. Now, you know, we have been working with the colors, not with overlays, and we deeply removed this watermark You see it's working smooth. And now let's pick up the gray color. So since the gray color is also done, and let's blur it for a while. I think just like that. If you got more artifacts, you can blur stronger. So for me, this value is enough. So and let's just repeat our stuff what we have done. Then the merge, and then turn this merge just a little bit closer, and let's pick up Ctrl T. And for this gray color, you see we got different shades of gray, and it might be a little bit visible, but for this example, of course, you could play better and longer with this case. I'm just showing you the principle which you need to get. So you see, we need to play with this stuff. Probably pick up, let's match the color, or we could just remove this type of shade of gray and make this cat, you see, make this cat smooth. It's also the case, such a nice case. I think for this reason we just need to pick up the coding color, something like this. Yeah, I think it's a great case. So we made the cat completely gray. Let's make the same turnover. Just paste the chroma key here, name it pink, and let's work with the pink color itself. Here is our final footage. Let's see. I think its result is much better than nothing, and you see, if you scale up too much, of course you see something strange, but on the initial size looks nice and pretty smooth. Professional video, any kind of project, motion designs, 3D graphic, 2D graphic, video for the YouTube channel, and whatever you want, whatever you like, you could follow my website and actually order the professional video editing. Have a good day. Bye bye.